fallen, and I can't get up.
So, what in the name of Primus's metallic ball bag is a Megatronus? Why has he fallen and can't get up? Well, my friends, we'll answer those questions today. Spoilers! Turns out that this Megatronus the Fallen just might be the best surprise of 2025. You know me, I'm pretty much a filthy G1er. I like a wee bit of Armada and the movies after He Who Shall Not Be Named with the Ellen DeGeneres hair and the face like a bemused horse left the franchise. But that's about it. Until Transformers 1, I didn't know anything about the 13 Primes. I thought the Primes were pretty much just Optimus and his reluctant and largely inept stand-in Rodimus. So I've had to put the legwork in to delve into the lore. By that I mean I watched a Chris McFeely's Basics video. Turns out Megatronus has been in multiple continuities, each with slightly different backstories, but the broad strokes do tend to line up. Kind of. Typically, we start at the beginning of time, with Robot Satan, Unicron, and nice big fella Primus. The battle between the two deities somehow brought them into our realm, where Unicron subsequently became a hungry planet, and Primus transformed, you get it, into Cybertron. Primus then decided to divide up his life force to create the first 13 Transformers, the Primes, of which Megatronus was one. You keeping up with me here? Anyway, long story short, depending on continuity, Megatronus either killed or accidentally killed his lover and fellow Prime Solus with the planet-destroying Requiem blaster she had made for him. It's kind of like what happened between Phil Spector and Lana Clarkson. Megatronus was then stripped of his name, becoming the Fallen, and banished to the dead universe or a black hole or something. He managed to make his return to the present day due to a space bridge accident where, again, depending on continuity, he either tried to summon Unicron or resurrect his long-dead lover. Either way, he tried to kill a lot of folk. Oh, and apparently he was also this bony prick somehow. But the less said about this skeletal arsehole, the better.
Give me your faith.
This rambling, largely incoherent backstory demonstrates the issue us Transformers fans have in dealing with multiple continuities. Can we not just decide a bloody origin story and stick with it? Batman's folks were shot in Crime Alley. Superman came from the planet Krypton as a baby. Daredevil got jizz in his eyes at a lemon party. Simple. Having concrete origins makes it easier for new fans to get into the franchise. Imagine being a wee fella in a toy shop, pointing at this guy and asking who the fuck Megatronus was. Well, little Timmy, that depends on the continuity. Most agree on certain things, but there were substantial differences between them. For example, this is how Megatronus was first depicted in the IDW comics. Little Timmy has now wandered off and is looking at videos of chickens.
Watching something interesting, Tanner?
Yes, I'm looking at chickens.
It's a shame, because this design is just about the coolest thing I've ever seen. Would you just look at this monster of a robot? It's as if he is powered by the very flames of hell, and he's here to drag you, kicking and screaming, to your eternal torment of having red-hot pokers shoved unforgivingly up your shite pipe. He's so junky. Megatronus has the swollen proportions of Abby from The Last of Us 2. The game, not that shite off the telly.
I'm gonna be a dad.
You serious?
This head sculpt looks like a demonic cross between Optimus and Soundwave, with this angular, slotted, glowing mouthplate. The yellow used here and throughout Megatronus's impressive physique pops so well against the imposing black, plum and silver colour palette used in the rest of the bot. It really gives the illusion of Megatronus glowing from within, as if he's powered by a coal furnace and the concept of hatred. These included flame blast effects are just to come on top of the furry's pizza and really take Megatronus to the next level. These look fucking fantastic. I didn't know just how much I needed a flaming robotic demon in my life. Hands down, this brute is one of the best looking mainline Transformers ever made. In order to look this good, some compromises must have been made with Megatronus's articulation. Nah mate, this is a fantastically bendy boy. The articulation here reminds me a lot of Studio Series 86 Prime, with these fantastic double jointed shoulders that pop out away from his swole body, allowing for enormous backwards and forwards movement. If anything, I think Megatronus has more usable articulation than Prime, mainly due to these fantastic feats. Although they do unfortunately have a bit of a furry aesthetic, they tilt forward and backwards much more than 86 Primes, letting Megatronus pull off some awesome crouching and kneeling poses. The only piece of articulation lacking here is the ability to look up. For fuck's sake, Hasbro, you were doing so well with Prima Prime, Red Alert and Air Raid. This would have made superhero landings look so much better. Having the ability to look up would have made this guy's robot mode perfect. Unfortunately, I'll have to dock a point, so Megatronus is only a 9 out of 10. Might as well just throw him in the fucking bin. Disaster. Aside from the blast effects, Megatronus of course comes with his Requiem blaster. As is standard for Decepticon baddies, this pegs into his right arm on either of these 5mm ports. Due to transformation, you can have a bigger Requiem blaster, and thanks to parts forming, you can have an even bigger one if you'd like. You can store this wee barrel bit wherever you like in robot mode, but let's be honest, you're going to put it on his back like Megatron, aren't you? Megatronus isn't short of ports back here, so just like I said to my last male lover, just stick it in any hole that you're comfortable with. Megatronus comes with even more accessories. There's also this chubby short sword and trident, which can be wielded separately or plugged together to make a big fuck-off spear. Wait a minute, is this a reference to Revenge of the Fallen? Get in the fucking bin, you bastard. Transformation on Megatronus is a joyous experience. It's quite complex with lots of moving parts, but everything is very intuitive. This toy answers the question, what if transforming Siege Megatron was actually fun? We've got the same sidewards leg popping, and the arms come up to make the sides of the turret. It's all pretty seamless stuff. When you're done, you're left with this beast of a tank. I really like this. It's burly, hefty and solid, with a huge black barrel. Like one of the muscle-bound African-American sex workers hired by Diddy, this thing could really fuck you up. A few outspoken individuals have criticised this mode for being gappy at the front and for the arms only pegging in at one point of the barrel. To be honest, neither issue is a big deal for me. This is definitely at the top tier of Space Tank alt modes, just like Concept Megatron wasn't. I've seen folk put Megatronus's forearms in a few different orientations. I don't know what the instructions say is right, as I'm a fucking badass who just raw dogs it, but I like them to put them like this, so the two 5mm ports are facing outwards. This lets you attach the fire effects, so it looks like the flames are erupting from inside the tank and going over and around the turret. I think that looks neat. You are of course welcome to do whatever the fuck you want. It's your toy. Shove it up your arse if you'd like. You do you, big man. So, should you get Age of the Primes Megatronus? Considering I've gushed all over him like your mother gushes over pictures of Alan Titchmarsh, it's a definite yes from me. Megatronus is fucking spectacular, and you owe it to yourself to pick him up. I can't really see anything on the horizon that would make this not the best Transformer of the year. Well, I mean, there is one. Studio Series 86 Megatron is coming, and it has been confirmed that he's not a Megatronus retool. Come on, Hasbro, don't drop the ball. Give us a Megatron worthy of Studio Series 86 Prime. Worst case scenario, Just buy another Megatronus, whack on a Megatron head and paint him silver. Studio Series 86 Megatron has a lot to live up to. Anyway, you guys have a great night. Catch you later. Oh, so I guess this is leaked. Yeah. Guess everything's going to be okay after all, eh? Holy fuck!
Like, subscribe until you die. Like, subscribe until you die. Like, subscribe until you die.